Hello, hello, 15K Nation. How is it going? How are you guys doing today? Just gonna wait for a bit till we have some people coming in, and then let's dive deep into the assignment 2. How are you guys doing? Hey Sunil, hi. How's it going, buddy? Good to have you here. You're just gonna wait for a minute or two till we have few people, and then let's dive in deep. How are the assignments turning out so far for you? Were you able to implement some of the steps that we talked about? And anyone who's not here and anyone who watches the replay, just put hashtag replay. So I know that there are some people who are the hidden gems who cannot make the call. I know we are in different time zones, so we can have the dialogue going. We can have some nice sessions in the following days as well. And most importantly, I know that it's or what we are doing here is helpful for you. That's very important for me. If you have any feedback, happy to hear them. And then if you have any questions, any sessions that you want to have here, just put them down. Happy to give my take on them as well. Anyways, let's dive deep into today's topic, which is block strategy. So here is what happens many a times. Sunil, I'm just gonna read it just a bit. Here's what happened many a times. Once you get so much strategies and so many marketing techniques out there, it becomes harder to have a focus on what our exact goals should be. As I said, making sales, having those sales conversation is the most important aspect of your business, because that's what is going to keep your business alive, and that's what is going to help you get those 15-20K months on a regular basis. Now here is what block technique or block strategy is. We basically reverse engineer what we want to do. What does that mean? From my experience, it's good to have 90-day goals for ourselves, which are very measurable. 90 days to 120 days, that's a good range according to my experience so far, because they are measurable, they are not too far in advance. So let's say that in the next 90 days to 120 days you want to make 100,000 US dollars, just as an example, because 100,000 US dollars is a achievable goal, so it's not too big and it's not too small, it's something that we can work with. So here is what I want you to do. I want you to reverse engineer the entire process. What does that mean? Create blocks. So block 1 will say, okay, what is your goal? 100,000 US dollars. Now, in order to have those 100,000 US dollars, you will have another block. So if this is a main block, you will have another block below it, which says how many clients do you need for getting that 100,000 goal. So let's say you sell whatever it is, your service or your product or your coaching package, whatever it is. If you sell one of it for, or one client is worth $5,000, that means you need to have 20 clients. So you put them, let's say 20 clients in the second box. Now, in order to have those 20 clients, you need to know how many sales calls do you need to have. So if your closing ratio is 1 in, let's say, 5 calls, then you need to figure out how many conversations that you need to have in order to have those 20 clients for you. Okay, now how many conversations. So just for example, you need, let's say, 50 calls to close 20 clients, or let's say 100. That's maybe on a very conservative side, but let's say you need to have 100 calls to close 20 clients. That's on a very bad side. It should not be so bad, but let's say that's your ratio. So now you have to figure out, in order to have those 100 sales conversations, how many offers should I make? How many, let's say, emails should I send? How many messages should I send? How many posts should I make in order to have those people coming in and saying, hey, that's me, I want to talk to you? So this kind of gives you an exact amount of conversations you should have, exact amount of offers you should make, because when it's measurable, this is what I'm talking all the time. If there's something measurable, then you can do it. So we have to be very specific, first of all, in our mind, and you have to put it in paper, because that's very crucial. When you put it in paper, you know, okay, this is my goal, and then you can work towards it. Now, you can go one step further, and this is what you can do. You can actually further break down this goal. So for example, if you have a marketing strategy, for example, in place, you need to figure out, if I have a marketing strategy for creating 100,000 US dollars, how should that look like? So then again, you can create another block, separate block, which says marketing strategy. Below this marketing strategy, you can create, okay, one avenue could be organic posts, one avenue could be LinkedIn, one avenue could be Facebook. We are talking about organic things in this course, so I'm just talking about organic things. Below each and every block, then you should write, what is it that you exactly need to do under the LinkedIn block? What do you exactly need to do under the Facebook block? What do you need to do under the Instagram block? So you see, we are trying to break down everything in a very precise way, which is very measurable. Does that make sense? Just show me some love. Just put in this heart comment or heart emoji if that makes sense for you. That's good, Sunil. Dan Kennedy's seminar is pretty good. You should commit those words to memory, whatever he's talking. It's really good. Definitely. Great. And Sunil, here's the thing. Stop thinking and start doing. Very important. Hey, Nick. How's it going, buddy? Good to have you here. Thinking is one thing, but it's always good to implement it. Again, the world belongs to the producers. We are the producers. We want to be the producers. So thinking is one thing, but unless and until that thinking is put into implementation, no one is going to see what you are about. And if you want to get results, this is the most important criteria. Whatever I have covered so far in the live sessions or via the posts, they are actionable content or actionable steps, and I want you to implement those steps in a very systematic way so that you see what is going on in your own business and you can measure those results, which is very crucial. Because if you cannot measure the results, it's not going to help you. This will just be another Facebook group where there's a lot of content, but there's no implementation, and we want to be action takers. That's very, very important and crucial. Okay, so this is your assignment. I want you to make notes in your notebook or whatever it is, and just put screenshots in this chat box below. It's not difficult. It takes maybe half an hour time. That's it. that you need to invest that time to get results out of it and have a concrete strategy for yourself in your business. Okay? And I know a few of you have already committed to having a group coaching with me, which is a paid group coaching, of course. If anyone else is interested in having this group coaching, we are going to be just a small intimate group of, let's say, 7 to 10 people. And even if it's not 7 to 10 people, doesn't matter. I want to have action takers in this group. So if this is you, and if what you have learned so far is making sense for you, just send me a DM, and I'll be happy to have a conversation with you, because this is only an invite only group, or group training or paid training. It will be around 12 weeks where we will be going in detail about the concepts that we have not covered in the free group, of course. But if you see the value that you get from the free group and the steps that I have been putting out in the free group, this is just something that I do, but there is something really cutting edge that really helped me accelerate those results even better. So if you want to be a part of it, where I'll be there at your disposal, where you can ask me questions directly about your business, we'll be working in a very intimate setting. Just send me a DM, and let's have a conversation. All right? And put down the notes in the chat box, guys. It's going to be helpful for you. And of course, if you have any other questions, just put it down, and I'll be happy to answer them. Okay? Good going, guys. I'm excited for this assignment and what's going to happen for you in the next 90 to 120 days. Talk to you very soon. Okay? Greetings from Bangkok, Thailand. Take care. Bye-bye.